Welcome back to Two Herons Farm. It's almost Christmas, so we haven't been great about making videos this year, but I thought we would just do a real quick thank you, and 2026 is going to be a much different year, we hope.
We hope.
Never can tell.
Yep.
But here's a quick recap of what we did manage to get done this year in 2025.
Welcome back. We are at the front of our barn dominium. It is 99% complete, so we're going to give you a little tour and show you how it's been going.
The shell is 99% complete.
I wish the whole thing was.
That would be amazing if the whole thing was 99% complete.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
That felt good.
Yeah.
And it's like very appropriate that the first time I pull Big Blue in here, it's raining.
Of course. All right, well, unfortunately, we just got back from getting some lunch and it rained very hard while we were out and we came back to some puddles, unfortunately. So the biggest one is over here. It's very large. We did leave the shop door open, so some of it seems like it might have blown in, I guess, but I don't know if you can see, but it's a very large puddle. We looked up and there do seem to be a couple spots, or one main spot where it's wet. So we're thinking there's a leak, unfortunately. And then we saw another puddle, I can't see it now, over here. We looked up, and actually Joe pointed out there's like a tiny, tiny pin-sized hole where you can see light coming through. I couldn't see it for a while, but then I saw it. So that seems to be another hole. And then there's one more puddle over here, which, same thing, we looked up and it looks like there's a small hole. So that's unfortunate. We're gonna get in touch with the barn builder and see what they can do. But yeah, this is the other little puddle. So I don't think we saw where it is, did you?
No, I couldn't see where this one was actually
But there has to be
leaking.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Today is a big day around here. The guys will be here in about 20 minutes and we're going to start installing the 4-post car lift. It's going in that bay right there and I'm super excited. All right, well there it is.
Good morning. I feel like I didn't see you guys at all yesterday. I was mostly just hanging out with this one yesterday. But today, this morning, we're gonna go ahead and start retilling some of the blueberry beds because we're gonna plant them this year. We're gonna do it. So I have Lucy here with me and we're on our way.
It's gonna be all right. All right, I got the setup all done. I'm exhausted, but this is what it looks like. So I got the cable a little over halfway up. Skid steer is over here. I don't know. See how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take a little break because getting overheated and I'm really hot and not feeling the best. I'm still a little concerned about that. This tank's pretty thick. I think it's like an inch thick. I'm a little concerned about that though. I might still do something with that. Obviously, I sound terrible. That's also how I feel. Alright, same basic plan. Nothing's really changed other than I found these 2 old boards. And I feel a lot better about that. When that tightens up, it'll tip and it won't cut into the tank. Well, so that's a thought anyway. See how it goes. Okay, well that was a little less dramatic than I was expecting, which was good. I need to go move these ramps out of the way because that didn't work. That's okay. I hate climbing out this way. Okay, there it is. It is tall. 9 foot plus. 9 foot plus 3, so it's 12 feet. And we'll be fine the way we're going. We won't hit anything. I'm gonna go slow. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go slow. I don't know about this. This is the craziest. This is probably the craziest thing I've ever done. So, let me see if I can get these. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this stuff wedged under here. And that'll make me feel better about it not going anywhere. Okay, man, I'm exhausted. I gotta take another break, but I'm gonna leave the winch hooked up to it the way it is. And then I'm just gonna strap the heck out of it. Yeah, okay, here's the setup. There's Big Blue. It's the winch. The winch is still hooked up. Got 2 chains around it. I was able to get these under there far enough. I think that's gonna work. And then a strap around the back. It's way more than it needs legally, and enough to make me feel comfortable. I got it centered up on the trailer. And then the same thing down this side. Strap, chains, and we use the ramp to wedge it in place. It's tall, but it's supposed to fit under everything. It's 12 feet, so we'll find out. We're gonna roll out, see how we do.
Hello.
Someone's gonna get back to tilling.
Yeah.
These 2 are gonna hop in the tractor.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little more than halfway to go, so hopefully we can get it done.
I think you'll be able to get it done today. It should go pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, and that field probably almost needs to be mowed again. The
Yeah.
grass just, this time of year, once that sun pops out, it grows so fast.
It does.
And it's been raining.
Yes.
So those two things combine for 3-foot tall grass real fast. And that's what it is around here, 3-foot tall grass everywhere.
It is.
Even in our front yard, that needs to be mowed as well.
Yeah, everything needs to be mowed.
Yep.
Hi! So like we just said, Lucy and I are headed out to do some tilling. I think last time we got like 17 rows done. So we have a little more than half to go to get everything freshly tilled so we can get going with the blueberry beds. So I'll try to get some footage throughout the process. Last time she fell asleep, so we'll see how she does. She's definitely in a big movement phase, so we'll see how long she tolerates this, but we'll get going.
And I didn't get to get out there before she mowed it all down to show you just how nice that pasture, the grass in that pasture is, but it's phenomenal. And we'll put up a picture right here of what it used to look like so you can see it. And it was all pine trees and briars. And then once we got that down, then came in the pigweed, then came in the dog fennel. So now it's mostly grass. The dog fennel does try to creep back. I think we probably need to put down some lime over the next year or two to get the pH right. But the grass, for the most part, crowds everything out. So it's really...
It looks really nice.
It's made a massive transformation. Remember when we first got this place?
Yeah, it was bad.
So bad. House was built in 1901. It's 124 years old. And this back, it's not half, this back portion of the house was built in 1980. And a tree fell on it long before we bought it. So probably 15 years before we bought it. And they pulled the tree off but never did anything with the house. No one lived here. It was abandoned. And, you know, rain and wind and weather and everything got to it. And eventually it just started deteriorating. And it's deteriorated so much now that portions of the back are literally falling down. So we're tearing the house down today. All right, there's no going back now. All righty.
Here we go.
It's not raining today, finally. And you're about to see the destruction.
Yep, I haven't seen it yet.
Are you ready?
I already see what's missing.
Ooh, it smells bad.
It smells really bad. Oh, it's gone.
Yep.
Wow.
Completely.
And behind this, there's logs, right?
Yes. All right, so it is 100 degrees today. It's been 100 degrees for the last couple of days, so they haven't been working because it's so oppressive. It really isn't feasible to work in these kind of conditions. But you can see that this end is nearly dried in, and they're still working on the roof line over here. We had added this bump out into that room, so that made the roof a little more complicated. So they're still working through that, and they got this to go. Using zip system with the zip tape and everything, keep this nice and sealed up. But we're making really good progress. Really, really good progress. All right, and that leads me to the other side of the money conversation, and that's making money. So I know we've mentioned before, Liz and I both have day jobs, and we're weekend warriors, which is a lot harder now having a baby. But the other reason, we don't talk about this on the channel, but we thought, might as well tell you why we haven't been making as much content, and we've been kind of distracted. And that's because we started another business. So our farm's called Two Herons Farm, and our business is called Two Herons Equipment. All right, it's 2 o'clock. It is time to go to make these deliveries. 5 out of 6 customers showed up today, which for us is actually a really good success. We run, at the moment, this business completely on Facebook Marketplace. And if you've ever sold anything on Facebook Marketplace, you know what that's like. It can be very frustrating. But anyway, 5 out of 6 for us, really high success rate. Usually it's more towards a 50% rate. So anyway, everything's loaded up. You can see we're chained and bindered down. Strap on the one that only needs a strap. And we're going to get out of here. We got two deliveries that are like right next to each other or pretty close to each other, so that makes life easier. The other one's a different place. So hoping to be home about 5:30.
Okay, well that was our year. So thank you so much for following along with us and watching this year. and we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Life's an adventure.
Let's keep it that way.